was gonna come up here calmly and let y'all know this, but I don't owe y'all that calmness anymore. I'm tired, right? My rage is valid and my rage is beautiful because I do this damn work. I've dedicated my life to public service. I've done nothing but advocate for policy, and now I'm doing it with folks behind me because we're just asking not to die. But even that seems to be too much to even include us in the conversation, to even have us in there. So I know more than anybody that y'all do budget work sessions during July. But what you also need to do is meet with us, because you cannot continue to have these conversations without us present. And when I say us, I mean us as a collective. I am so ashamed. I am so disappointed. And I have never been more angry at you all. And I need you to know that, because you all are people that, when I left city council, you talked about how proud you were of me and how much you wanted to see me succeed. But it's not going to matter if I die in the streets advocating for my damn brothers and sisters. Like I said, I'm immunocompromised and I'm a black woman. And every time I speak out publicly,
was Jamarian Robinson. Jamarian Robinson was a student athlete at Tuskegee University. He was a biology major. He was in his final semester. On August the 5th, 2016, my son was visiting his girlfriend. He was inside her apartment. Approximately about 1:30 p.m., her door was battle rammed open by a group of 17 road police officers from Atlanta to Fulton County, to Fayette County, to Clayton County, to East Point, to U.S. Marshal Service with no warrant. Over 90 rounds were fired at my son. Over 90 rounds were fired at my son. Flashbang grenades were thrown at him, landing on him, burning him. After that, someone walked up the stairs, they stood over him, and I just found out recently, like last week, that they didn't shoot down in his body 3 times.
People always say the same thing. They go, well, you know, if you didn't do that, then you would still be alive. They say this shit all the time, if you didn't do that. But the truth is, the ifs keep on changing. Oh, if you didn't resist arrest. If you didn't resist arrest, you would still be alive. Or if you didn't run away from the cops, you would still be alive. Well, if you didn't have a toy gun and were 12 years old in the middle of a park, then you would have still been alive. Well, you know what? If you weren't wearing a hoodie, you would have still been alive. Well, you know, if you didn't talk back to the cops, you would have still been alive. If you weren't sleeping in your bed as a black woman, you would have still been alive. There's one common thread beyond all the ifs. If you weren't black, maybe you'd still be alive.
I'm saying you talking about me about some draft, and all of you white boys are breaking your neck to get to Switzerland and Canada and London. I'm not going to help nobody get something my Negroes don't have. If I'm going to die, I'll die now, right here fighting you. If I'm going to die, you my enemy. My enemy is the white people, not Viet Congs or Chinese or Japanese. You my opposer when I want freedom. You my opposer when I want justice. You my opposer when I want equality. You won't even stand up for me in America for my religious beliefs, and you want me to go somewhere and fight, but you won't even stand up for me.
Look, man, I don't know if y'all been paying attention to any other social media the past few weeks. I damn sure ain't heard a word about it talked about on here. The news is passing this shit off as bullshit, but fucking listen, man. The past 2 weeks, 5 black men have been lynched in America. 5 black men have been lynched in America. They're passing this shit off as fucking suicides when they find the black bodies hanging from trees. Now you tell me, with everything going on, police brutality, the fucking KKK, all this, you tell me why brothers would all of a sudden out of the fucking blue start hanging themselves from trees. It's fucking bullshit. No one's ain't covering this shit. It's fucking nowhere to be found, bro. This is bullshit. I'm fucking tired. I've been pushing for peace and unity and all this bullshit. Fuck all that, man. I'm fucking tired of leaving my house up here every single day, man. I'm fucking tired of this shit. I'm fucking tired of it, man. Fucking, oh, fuck, man. Fuck this.
If you don't like my content, you don't have to watch my content. But this is why I talk about what I talk about. It's an evil world we live in. And people don't see it until stuff like this happens. Like, what is wrong with people? I was trying to wait because I didn't want to get emotional, but this is why I bring awareness Racism is not over. Racism is real. It will always be real. It is a reality.
Hey everybody, a lot of people are wondering why I haven't talked about the George Floyd situation, and it's because this man got killed in the state that I live 15 minutes away from. It felt so realistic that I didn't really want to accept it or acknowledge it. And for most people of color, in some situations, the cop doesn't leave as the good guy. It's so foreign for most people to see police as heroes. And when we say Black Lives Matter or ACAB, it doesn't necessarily mean that all cops are murderers, but all cops benefit from a system that allows the murder of people of color. So many Black boys have been turned into hashtags because they were existing. And it feels like a losing battle, because it's like, when are people going to stop criminalizing and villainizing Black people for doing anything?
Y'all want to know what makes me really upset? The fact that y'all acted like Black oppression was some trend. The fact that y'all act like my parents' lives, and my friends' lives, and my family's life, and my life is some deplorable joke. Because at the end of the day, y'all can log off social media and go to bed and wake up and not have to think about race. But when I wake up, I will still be Black. And I will still be in fear of my life just like I have every day since I was 10. So I'm sorry if TikTok is a little too political for you now, but I didn't know that my will to live was such a political topic. I didn't know that me wanting to have a future was such a debate. But I guess it doesn't really matter what I say now, right? Because it's not as trendy, because the trend's dying off, because y'all don't care about making change. You care about fitting in. And it shows.